We are in the broadcast booth for tonight's exciting action here in the HPL. We have so many incredible things to do as far as tonight. We are going to be going live from Auto Club in the Xfinity Series. This is race 3 out of 15. Up in the booth tonight, it is only yours truly, Jake, and I'm very, very excited to get a chance to be a part of something very, very epic. This is going to be a very awesome race, and of course, something after we learned is that anything can happen, especially when it comes to Auto Club. Now, that being said, of course, we're going to be taking a look as far as what happened last week at Las Vegas, which I believe it was TTV Go Boom who won the race on the last lap pass to McCard. Even though JGR did dominate, 2TV Go Boom did pull a surprise one by passing McCard to get the win. And then what's so crazy about that race is that the entire time TTV Go Boom pretty much just started lapping, or pretty much was involved in like a bunch of wrecks during that time. I mean, you can ask Shake, and of course you can ask Heredia. There's going to be a a crazy amount of action for you guys tonight, and of course I'm very excited about this though. Which I believe qualifying is going to be at currently here in about less than a minute. So Masopus is going to get everything in order. And one thing I can say is that this is going to be a very great race. Of course, me and Brody, and of course myself and many others are going to be have done so many incredible races here. That we've seen a lot of flips. We've seen uh, a lot of crazy stuff, to say the least. Now, of course, with that being said, it's going to be a little bit difficult calling this race by myself. However, though, the show must go on. This is going to be a very crucial race, especially for guys like Dank Booty Flakes, who had a really great race last night at the Truck Series at Texas, but yet has a lot of momentum going down as far as here at Auto Club. Now, of course, the last couple of times that we've been here at Auto Club, we've seen Dank flipping, pulling a X Games mode type of vibe for you guys. So hopefully we won't see any flips. Hopefully we won't see any wreckage, but we definitely do need to see how things go from here. So with that being said, let's go and get to our point standings at the moment. Um, so real quick though, as far as the Xfinity Series standings, we have Noah's Bowl, who's leading the points after he had a really good run last week, even though he is known as the Bulldozer. McCard in second, Speed Racer in third, TTV Go Boom with that win last week puts him inside the top five in fourth. Captain Dead Dad in fifth, Small NASCAR Fan in sixth, Dank Emotions in seventh. Nobes in 8th, Captain Jack ninth, and of course Wuchia in 10th. Now, of course, one thing that we also need to keep an eye on, even though this is race 3, is that we do need to keep an eye as far as the below the cutoff line, which you see there, Wuchia is above movement by 4 points. 4 point difference between Wuchia and movement, but right behind movement we have Elite Precision, then Freedom Flyer, Kennedy LaFleur, and of course the former champion Masopes in top 15. Now, we have not seen guys like Serge Sadsack, GU, Jackson Ullman, or Killer get a chance to run, so we may end up getting a chance to see that. Of course, um, that one Porchy dude is definitely going to have a lot of time, especially with him being 19 points down. And of course, Moose being down with 42 points below. It is going to be a very crazy race. It's going to be a very, very awesome race. Now, the one thing I do expect, though, as far as like when it comes to these types of racetracks, is that you can run down the bottom here at Auto Club. You can run down to the bottom as long as you be careful clipping that apron, because that apron is not going to be your best friend at all whatsoever. So I do believe that the driver's going to be aware of that. Another thing too is though is that this track can wear and tear out as far as tire wise. So the drivers have to be very, very crucial as far as their tires. And I do not be surprised if we do get maybe a couple of green flag runs, especially maybe later on in stage three. I wouldn't be surprised if we do get some cautions going on in stage one or two. Now, of course, with that being said, who is the one guy that everybody's paying attention to? Well, to me, that is TTV Go Boom, who pretty much won at the race last week at Las Vegas by passing McCard. Now you know McCard's going to end up having to try to figure out what he can do to try and make sure he will not mess up. Even though JRM has dominated the entire race last week, I feel like JRM has something that they want to prove today, especially as far as Auto Club is concerned. Now, with that being said, of course, I believe we're still in qualifying. So if you guys are just now tuning in, we're live as we get ready for the Auto Club race live, and I'm very, very excited. I think you should be excited too. Even though this is only going to be just be me calling all the action, I do believe that we have a race that is going to be very awesome, and of course, a very, very good one in store for us. Alrighty, sorry about that. I had to grab myself a quick drink of water. Now, as far as the one guy that I feel like that kind of desperately needs to prove himself, to kind of just to redeem himself, I believe that is Speed Racer, because he has had some rough runs here over the last 2 weeks. But however, though, I do expect Auto Club to get a chance to be his best run here tonight. So we'll definitely have to look forward to seeing what Speed Racer is going to do. And of course, what can my card do? Now, like we said before earlier, my card did lead that entire stage in stage number three. He had his chance to win, but it was TTV Go Boom with a last lap pass for him to get the win. So we'll definitely have to take a look and see as far as how that's going to be going as far as both of those drivers. Now, now as far as my picks to win though, my pick, I mean, really truly, you're looking at some of the JRM guys. I do believe that we do. I believe that we're gonna see. I'm gonna see McCard. McCard's got himself a lot of momentum going into this race. He knows what to do as far as after what went down last week. So I would not be surprised if we see another chance for McCard to get a chance to redeem himself to win here tonight. Now, as far as the driver that I think will struggle just a little bit on, as far as maybe early in the runs, potentially going to be Noah's Bowl. Noah's Bowl has been ready for this race, and I believe that we may end up seeing a couple of struggles here and there from Noah's Bowl, or maybe Dink Emotions himself. Alrighty, and of course, yeah. If you're watching the stream live, then please feel free to chat with us. Considering the fact that it is only myself, and of course, we'll have to take a look as far as what's going to go down tonight. Now, I do believe that we have the chance to see something great and potential in this race. So we shall see how things go as far as that. And hopefully I can get some invites. I did get one from Captain Did Dad, so we need to know who is on the poll. And it looks like my card is on. Yeah, my card. Oh, sorry, JRM is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is crazy. But of course, I am not surprised here from there. But we'll definitely have to take a look. I believe they are getting ready to have some last minute calls as far as the invites is concerned. But we'll definitely have to take a look as far as things go tonight. If you guys are just now tuning in, we definitely do appreciate you. While you're watching live, please make sure to subscribe. Myself and everybody who pretty much helps this league out have worked so hard. So please, if you're watching this live or will watch this, please make sure to subscribe, because we also have some F1 racing action for you guys tonight. It'll be myself and Mr. Hex that'll be joining us. We will be live from Bahrain. Oh, that's going to be a very interesting one. Bahrain tonight, and of course, Bahrain tomorrow night, following our coverage here of the Cup race, and of course, tonight, following our coverage here in the Xfinity race. So, with that being said, it is going to be very, very good, and we'll definitely have to see how things go from there. Alrighty. I should have brought myself some water if I knew that I'm going to end up having to do so much. But we'll definitely have to see from there as far as what's going on. Is everybody ready? Are we getting this race rolling there, Joker? If you don't care, please let me know ahead of time. And of course, we are getting ready for this race. I definitely do apologize. It's going to be a little bit difficult calling this race by myself. But however, though, I hope that I can make everybody in this league proud, to say the least. But yeah, JRM 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just hope that they don't choke tonight. I'm sorry, but after what went down last week, we'll have to see as far as what McCarr can do here tonight. I believe McCarr has got himself a really, really good run, especially the fact that he is starting on the pole. So we'll see what McCarr can do. We'll see what JRM could do. I know Joker is definitely doing something. So we'll definitely have to see how it goes. All right. All right. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, Mason. I do. I do have an invite. Um, I believe I got one from Captain Dead Dad, I believe. So if this is from the same lobby, yeah. Alright. Yep. Thank you, Speed, for the invite. And we'll get ready to go racing here in just a few short moments. And hey, thank you guys for joining down there in the chat. We hope you guys enjoy what you're seeing. If you guys have joined me from either here or somewhere else, we definitely do appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is going to be a very long race, and we'll see how things go. Uh, well, it's a good thing that I have a lap counter due to so many others going to be broadcasting this, so. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to grab myself another quick drink of water, and we get ready to rock and roll here soon. I think they're getting everybody ready, so as we're allowed to get a chance to join. Alright, we're allowed to get a chance to join. Very awesome one. Oh, still taking me some time to get used to this. I am joining. Alright, this is going to be a very fun race. Make sure you guys comment down there in the chat so we can get a chance to talk to you guys, and we get ready to do some green flag runs here in just a few short moments. Get ready to go green live from the Production Alliance Group 300 at Auto Club Speedway. This is personally one of my favorite tracks. And this will definitely be one of your favorite tracks if you guys enjoy this type of racing. Like I talked about before, JRM 1, 2, 3, 4 as the green flags underway here at the Production Alliance Group 300. And of course, something that we all got to mention this though is that when it comes to this type of racing style, we're going to end up seeing a lot of crazy action going on. Yeah, there you see it. JRM starting up front. Of course, we're keeping an eye on Freedom Flyer, who's usually doing good at the start, but he always fails right there at the end. We'll see what he can do as Masopes is right behind him. He's going to try to make the move down to the inside line. Let me see if I can try to get my yeah. See if I can try to turn that down real quick, but sorry about that, y'all. As we do see Freedom Flyer losing a lot of spots already. Yeah, there's the Noves Daytona winner. He's usually good here at Auto Club. Oh, we see some beating and bang going on. Oh, there's 4 cars right there. Yeah, this is gonna be the type of racing they see. They're 4 and 3, close to 4 wide right there in the back. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye as far as what's going on back here is concerned. With MGR Racing, this is what's going to be a very difference maker. Do you see it? They're running 3, close to 4 wide here. Oh, they hit the wall. Oh, 2 cars, the 21 and the 39 save it, and the 39 spins around. That is a 1 car spin as we get a chance to go back up to the top here. Once again, if you guys have just now tuning in, 1 car spin, but yet if we get 2 or 3 more cars involved, then we will throw out a manual. Meanwhile, back to the front we go. There you see it. 3 out of 4 JRM drivers who's running pretty solid up here. Rounding out this top 5 would be Nobes. There you see Masos right there in 4th. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a run from Nobes. But of course, we gotta keep an eye as far as what's going on back here, as we're right along the hood cam of Nobes. You can see the strategy that he's got going on. Let's see Masos right behind Captain Jack. And there we see it. A little bit of side-by-side battle going on between Masops and 18 of Nobes. But this is not what you want to do if you're Masops or Nobes. You have to try to stay up to front and try to work together to try to separate this JRM pack. As we see Nobes going down to the bottom, he's going to try to figure out a way to move down to the inside line of Masops. And he's going to get a chance to get right there to the bottom. Masops is going to end up having to be stuck to the top. As Masops gets stuck to the outside, it's going to move Nobes down to 4th. But of course, keep an eye on that 0, small NASCAR fan. He's got himself some good runs, especially from what we saw back at Daytona just 2 weeks ago. Now, of course, if you're Joker or Riley, this is something that you have to be impressed with. Oh, we see the 1 car, Freedom Flyer, get loose, and of course, we're keeping an eye on the 15 of Hendrick 9 Chase. And we see the 92 trying to move down to the 20 of Captain Dead Dad here. Yeah, this is going to get a little bit dicey. And of course, good save from the 21 who was involved in that little incident earlier on with the 39 of MGR Racing. We'll have to see, but of course, back to the front we go. This is looking a little bit dicey as Masops gets back inside the top 5. And small NASCAR, this potential is going to be 3 wide. Small NASCAR fans got the run down to the bottom, but yet Nobes is going to end up running to the top side, which is going to be very, very good for him. I definitely need to see how many laps we have left in the stage. So far, been a crazy run, and of course, look at the 54 Speed Racer. He wants to get involved in this mess. As we do have 10 laps to go this time by. Speed Racer, somebody that I've said that y'all need to keep an eye on. And of course, Warchi is going to get involved in this mess too. There we see it. We see small NASCAR fan moving up to 4th. And then we see down there to the bottom. Look at the slopes and look at Speed Racer. This is going to be some very crazy racing if you're racing. Oh, the contact to be made. Oh, Buccia goes to the grass. Second car. TTV Go Booms currently back there trying to get a chance to run. Did you know Maso's going to have to try to pretty much try to run down to the bottom, try to break this little pairing of of the JRM guys. Let's go get back to Masopes because we desperately need to go back to him. Oh yeah. Yeah, Masopes is going to up trying to pass and Captain Jack for third. Masopes has got a 3-car line right behind him. Of course, that is being the 54, and Masopes is going to move up. He might end up moving out Jack, but of course Jack saves it. But what is Speed Racer, what is Small NASCAR fan going to do as we're coming up to 8 laps to go here in stage 1? Oh, thought we saw a little bit of lag there from the 18 of Nobes. This is getting really intense. Of course, in case you guys are just now tuning in, it is yours truly, Jake, up in the booth. We've only had 2 cars spin so far with the 39 and the 20, or the 39 and the, I think that was Wuchia right there. So if we get one more car, we could end up having ourselves a manual. But once we get 5 laps to go, the only time we can get a chance to see some cautions would be the end game cautions. Of course, your race update, McCard has led most of those laps here in stage number 1. We've seen a lot of back beating and banging going on between 4th down to at least 6th to 7th. As we see Captain Jack leading Small NASCAR Fan, Speed Racer, and Masopes. That is for 3rd place. And of course, we've seen, I think that is Elite, and of course, McCard have themselves a good run up into the front. Let's go ahead and check out the back for you guys real quick. As we see Freedom Flyer, he's pretty much got some cars right behind him, trying to slowly catch up to him. And the 90 of TTV Go Boom, he is right there. So we'll see what these two can do. And of course, the lead is getting a little bit dicey, but not to mention the lead, the battle for 3rd is getting really dicey. As of course, what we're seeing between Captain Jack, Small NASCAR fans, Small NASCAR fan is going to end up trying to hit the left rear of Captain Jack, but it's not going to play out with 7 laps to go in stage number 1. And we see the 0, he's going to try to give himself a run. He's been doing good as far as getting down to the bottom, trying to work. And this is what the most battle we've seen is the front. We've seen a lot of 3 to 4 wide action, but it's all been JRM. Alrighty. Coming up to 6 laps to go, this time by, and of course, not to mention, let's go ahead and keep an eye on Freedom Flyer here. He's got some cars right behind him, and of course, he could end up having more. Oh boy! And of course, there's some contact being made. Back up to the front, Nobes is finally getting himself back up involved after collecting his teammate and Speed Racer. Contact between 2 teammates. I believe we are coming up to 5 laps to go. Once when we get up to 5 to go, no more manuals until the very next stage of stage number 2. Small NASCAR fans going to try to push Captain Jack, and of course, that's going to make the 8 go up to the high side here. Jack's going to move up to 2nd. Of course, Elite's got some company up behind him in Masopes and Nobes. So we could see potential change for the lead. No, Picard blocks it, but of course, Captain Jack's going to end up falling right behind to the bottom. He may end up losing a spot. This is going to get dicey here. 3 to 4 wide action packed racing. Never see it. 4 wide. 4 wide. Picard's got to be loving this. Coming up to 4 to go in stage number 1. Nobes makes his way up to 2nd. Speed Racer right behind him. Oh my goodness, this is intense. Speed Racer makes some contact with Nobes. Masopes going to move up to the high side of Captain Jack. Whew. Coming up to 3 to go, I believe. There's see Masopes. Oh, but he's not going to get a chance to get up to Speed Racer. This is really, really intense. Coming up to, I believe, 2 to go. This time by here in stage number 1. In the battle for lead, the card right there, and 9 has a mirror full of the 18 of Nobes, and of course the 54 of Speed Racer is going to push Nobes. Can Nobes make the time to pass Picard? 2 Toyotas and 1 Chevy. That is your top 3 at the moment. No, Nobes goes to the grass. I believe that is the end of the stage. Picard wins stage number 1. That is very, very crazy. Picard wins stage number 1. Give me 1 second as I grab myself some water. Alright, looks like we got some very interesting company in the 10 of Moose, who is now our new leader. Probably forgot to pit as we get ready to rock and roll. Stage number 2 underway. And looks like Moose is going to get down to the bottom. He's going to get out of everybody's way. Good for him. But that's going to make Picard get back up to the lead. Oh, the 44 is lagging. There is some 3 wide between the 0, the 21, and of course the 8 of Elite. The Elite down on the top side. This is what's going to be a very, very tense race as far as if you're up front, you don't know what to expect. As we do see Nobes trying to run to the high side as we have less than 13 laps in this stage. Captain Jackson ended up going down to the bottom. Oh, we see some 3 wide action. Best believe I don't want to miss this to 54. And yeah, we're about to see some more action between the 54 Speed Racer. Oh yeah, we got to get on the slopes on this. He is currently, I believe he's in 4th, battling for the top 5. The 0 of small NASCAR fan is going to try to block the 21, but oh, the 21 gets moved out of the way. And we've got some contact in the back. Save it, guys, save it. Couple of cars down to the apron. Thankfully, they saved it. Good job so far, no cautions in this race. Of course, if you're the 7 of Captain Jack, you don't want to get involved with Picard because he is your leader. Oh man, that was a very close call by Nobes. Nobes running to the high side, but Nobes is going to try to make it 3 wide. He will not do that, but however, though, he is working on the outside with Nobes. And of course, we got some side-by-side to battle for the lead. Can Nobes clear him? They're side by side. The 9's got a backfull bumper of Captain Jack. Oh, we see a car going around with the 36 of Bochia. Back to the front we go. Nobes takes the lead from Picard. We only have a 1-car spin. Once again, we get 2 or 3 more cars. Manuel will be coming out. Oh, we see another car. Hendrick. As soon as I say that, 2 cars are around. One more car, and then we could potentially have a manual. Back to the front we go. Picard's going to battle for the lead. He's going to take the lead over Nobes. The 7 of Captain Jack is right behind him, but also the 11 was right behind Nobes. This definitely gives you super speedway vibes, especially if you want to know with who's working with who. This has been a very crazy race. But of course, you see my soaps pushing to the 7. Do got some cars that may end up losing the draft here. Captain Jack right there in second. So far, 2 out of the 4 JRM guys have been having some solid runs, which I believe Elite down there is currently in the top 10, right behind the 54 Speed Racer. He's going to try to work his way up to the bottom. But of course, we need to keep an eye on that Zero, the Zero of Small NASCAR Fan. He wants to battle his way up, but we have a new leader, and Captain Jack. We could 3 wide between Nobes, the Soaps, and McCard. Beating and bang going on. See the 39 of Wuchia. It's going to be 1 lap down. Oh, this is about to get very, very tense. I would not be surprised. 4 wide. 4 wide. Oh, the AT makes contact with the Zero, but they saved it. Man, this is going to be a little bit dicey here. The 18 is going to end up getting right in front of the 8. He does not want the 2 JRM guys to work together. But look who's going to get back in the mix. Freedom Flyer, the 21 in the middle, 3 wide. This is really intense here. 4 wide. Oh boy, Brick! Freedom Flyer gets around. But somehow he saves it. I don't know what that was. 3 cars are around. I don't know if that's a manual or what. We'll definitely have to see from race control. Oh, you hate that for Freedom Flyer. Captain Jack takes the lead. And we're going to take you guys to a little bit of some cranking up for about a lap. So enjoy some crank it up. Alright, we are back live here, y'all. As we got some battling going on with JRM and of course Nobes. 3 out of the 4 JRM guys are inside the top 5. Nobes is right there on the outside. He's just a sitting duck. Of course, Nobes wants. Oh, not Nobes. Sorry, but Soaps wants to get a chance to run to the high side. See if they can try to get a chance to work together between Nobes and Masopes. The car's going to come down to the bottom. No, he will not. As we are approaching to 4 laps to go this time by here in the stage. This is going to be, and of course, once again, no manual cautions with 5 to go. So the game caution has to come out. Oh, we see Elite go a little bit squiggly there. Seven to go. Or not the 7 of Captain Jack's going to lead us with 3 to go. Here comes McCard. McCard wants that lead back. He's going to have to battle some teammates. This is not what Joker wants to see. He wants to see the 8 get in line with them, but he may end up losing some momentum as we see the 11 of Masopes try to battle it out for 3rd. Nobes may end up helping Masopes out. You ain't got no teammates, so who's the best front help you can have? And that is both the 11 and the 18. Come up to 2 to go in stage number 2. Once again, oh, we see some contact being made between the 20 and the 0 of both Captain Dead Dad and Small NASCAR Fan. There you see the Elite losing some momentum, going to get back down to 5th. Let's go ahead and get back to the front we go. 2 to go this time by here in stage number 2. Once again, if you guys are just now tuning in, Jake calling all the action in this action-packed race at Auto Club. Let's go ahead and get back up to as far as our leaders here. Coming up to the white flag in stage number 2. Captain Jack has some momentum. Will he let McCard go by? I wouldn't if I was you. Take the stage win. I mean, McCard's already got one stage win in this race. That was back in stage number 1. I believe Jack may end up... Oh no, McCard wants to get a chance to try to race him. But it's all about those much-needed stage points. And the Elite goes around! He saves it! I don't know how he saved that, but good save from the Elite. Losing a lot of spots. May not get the top 10. That was very crazy. So glad that I caught that. As we come around to turns 3 and 4. It looks like it's going to be Jack, McCard, Nobes, Masopes, and potentially Captain Dead Dad is what's going to be your top 5 in stage number 2. That was very crazy. I believe Elite hit the apron. That was very, very intense. I don't know, but I hope you guys are just now are enjoying this race as much as I am, because this race is getting, take away from stage 3, as far as that thing is concerned, I do believe JRM will end up having themselves a great run. The question is, which JRM driver I believe will win? It's gonna come down between both Jack and McCard. I believe we're in for what shall be a really awesome stage and maybe a conclusion to the end of this race, as we do see the 93 of, 93 is going to get out of the way. That is GU. And looks like Jack running to the outside is going to end up taking the lead back. Alright, as we do see a lot of crazy action-packed racing going on. Yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye as far as back here where small NASCAR fan Captain Dead Dad is, because this is definitely going to be a very quite interesting run. As we see the 54 goes up to the outside, he takes, oh my goodness, that's our first caution. The 54 just looking like he just turned right, and that is your first caution of the day. What just happened right there? I don't even know. He took MG Racing with him and select others. I don't know what went down. I don't know if Killer got involved in that, but we'll definitely have to see for sure. But of course, caution is out for the first time today. Of course, first time of the race. We've actually had a very clean race until that point. I don't know if speed lagged or if he just turned right. I don't know. But so much for the pit stop strategy is concerned. But the question is, will we end up seeing pit stops here to conclude what's left of this race? And Nova's ended up taking the lead. And looks like we see the 92 joining right beside him. As we are coming up to 34 laps to go. There we see Captain Jack right behind him. He's always been having the best restarts. Oh, there's a wreck going around. There's a car going around. Wuchia playing Spin Me Right Round right behind him. And that is going to be another caution. The 36 of 36 of Wuchia played Spin Me Right Round and started spinning right there in the back. That is not what you want if you are the leaders, which I do believe that the rest of the leaders should stay out. Second caution of the night. Don't forget, guys, we have our coverage of the Bahrain Grand Prix coming up next on the HPL YouTube. And while you're at it, make sure you guys subscribe. Don't want to miss out on any action-packed racing. We have a double header for you guys tomorrow, so don't miss out on that as the Cup Series heads to Auto Club. And I believe we have some more Bahrain Grand Prix come up for you guys as well. I believe Nose is still the leader again. And here's your leader, and we approach to the green flag once again. As we come up to 31 laps to go. Oh, look at how close Noobs got to the outside wall. Look at the outside line of Captain Jack Masopes. Captain Dead Dad's in the mix. And look at Mr. Where he come from. Freedom Flyer. Sorry, that's the 21 up there along the mix. 21 of Noah's Bowl in the mix. But there you go. There we see it though. If I can hurry up and get to them. Side by side action for the lead. 30 laps to go. Coming up to 30 laps to go, as we see small NASCAR fans gonna try to do something drastic here. I don't know what he's doing. Between him and Hendrick 9 Chase and the 90 of TTV Go Boom, they're 3 wide, they're 4 wide. The 11 of Masopes. 29 laps to go. Masopes losing all that run, stuck to the outside line. They're 3 wide. They're still 3 wide. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting very, very tense. 4 wide. What are we seeing here? Captain Jack's gonna pull away. And the 21 is going to make some contact with the 92. Oh man, look at McCard. He's been up front the entire race. They're 3 wide. Oh my gosh, are they 5 wide? This ain't good. Oh, the 10 of Moose. The 18 of Nobes stuck to the back. Captain Dead Dad's going to end up taking second. Oh my goodness, what are we seeing here, guys? This has been a solid, action-packed racing. Oh man, look at this. This is why I love Auto Club. And then, looks like we see the 1 of Freedom Flyer went down to the bottom there. I don't know if he got loose or he hit the apron. Look at this line full of cars. The soap's going to end up going down to the bottom. Captain Dead Dad's got nowhere to run but the outside. As we're approaching to 26 laps left in this race, they only have 13 laps of fuel in their fuel tank. So we will see some green flag stops. That's something we have to be very cautious with, paying very, very attention to. Oh man, I would not be surprised if we do see another caution, and potentially that chance for seeing green flag stops may end up being no more. As we're going to keep an eye on as far as the back, we see the 22. I believe that is Electric Days right there, and Moose. And of course, Lucia Penske's been having a struggling night tonight. Movement's getting involved with the mix too. Glad to see him finally get a chance to be up there inside the top 10. But of course, something that we all got to pay attention to. Or last time racing, my bad. Anyways. Noah's Bowl in third. If I'm a Soaps and if I'm Eric, I would definitely want to get a chance to try to push together, try to get a chance to catch up the run, especially if you got 24 laps to go. This is going to be a very, very tense race. Oh, the 92 of GU goes around! And he collects tire races. 39 is going around. That should be a very huge caution. That's a caution. That is a caution. So much for green flag stops. So now you know that if I'm Captain Jack, I would work with what I got. I would try to do my best to try to block. That's all you can do, because you know these restarts have been getting very, very tense. The last 3 restarts. I think of the Joker. And of course, we definitely do see some folks like Fire Slayer in the chat. Glad to see him in here. I hope I'm making the league proud after this broadcast. And as we do go to the restart, and we're back on the way. The Soaps ain't giving Jack any room. Coming up to 20 laps to go. Eric has a chance to be able to push Jack out of the way. To 21. Oh, here comes the Soaps down to the bottom. And then we see Killer. Where's he been? He's been in the middle to the back of the pack the entire race. And he's going to try to push Captain Jack. And look at Hendrick 9 Chase. Oh, contact being made between the 44 and the 11. And here comes the Soaps to the lead. 19 to go. Oh, Killer's going to make contact to the 7. Killer's in the middle. Noah's Bowl is going to be trying to make this 3 wide. We've seen how aggressive he can be, potentially going 4 wide. That is not the case. Yeah, this is very, very intense. 18 laps left with Soaps in the lead. First time he gets just to lead this race. Captain Jack's going to try to get to his left rear. Try to push him out of the way, but the problem is though, Jack may end up getting involved, battling Killer on the outside here. And he's got a mirror full of Noah's Bowl on the inside. What can Jack do? This has been a very, very tense race, and we definitely do appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching this race. Side by side action they go. Here comes Jack down to the bottom. He gets right behind the Soaps. Oh, the 18 gets loose of Nobes. Jack pulling a Delhart, trying to make a pass through the grass. 17 to go. Killer's got a really good run on the outside. And he's with my Soaps. Look at the one of Freedom Flyer. He's right there in the mix too. And we definitely do appreciate for all of you guys that are just now tuning in. We got 4 wide action packed going on. This is getting very, very dicey. Oh my goodness, we got about 4 or 5 wide. This ain't gonna be good. Freedom Flyer stuck to the outside. What is Soaps gonna do? Never see McCord at the 9. He's pulling Imagine Dragons, whatever it takes. He's inside the top 5, top 3. Freedom Flyer's got nobody to help him out on the outside line. Noah's Bowl is going to try to work in his way to the middle. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody clips the apron and have a big one here on a club. Coming up to 15 to go. JRM, both the 9 and the 1, are trying to ruin Masop's chances of winning this race. Masop's had a lot of great runs here, and we're seeing another great run out of him today. Masop's going to end up having to block down the bottom. He knows that he's got JRM right behind him. All 4 JRM drivers are inside the top 10. But look at Freedom Flyer. He's down to second. Freedom Flyer has been struggling these last 2 weeks. And tonight he's been improving himself. He started up front, been dealing with a lot of stuff in the middle, but he's worked his way back inside the top 3. Coming up to 14 to go. Oh, God, that being made, Nobes. 3 wide of the 92 gets loose. Noah's Bowl on the outside, but here comes Freedom Flyer to the inside. He will get just we have some crunching going on. So far, no cautions, no manuals yet. Masop's going down to the bottom. Did you know he's going to end up having a mirror full of JRM? He's got Noah's Bowl in third. What can Masop's do here? 13 to go. The 1's got the push from the 9. The 1 is right there, right behind the 11. And the 21's going to get stuck to the outside wall. We got to see this crazy action packed going on here. Killer's still inside the top 5. He's been making some much needed adjustments. He's inside the top 5 as well. Here comes Nobes. Nobes goes to the outside. Contact being made by Killer. Jack's trying to get his way up to the front to join his teammates. There was the Elite. Can we see JRM get back inside the top 5 here? 12 to go. We got to get back up to the leader here, y'all. This is where we're seeing most of the action packed. Oh, the 18 gets hit to the outside wall. I'm going to need some more water after this if I'm going to be calling 2 races. There we see the 1 of Freedom Flyer. Top 5 are nothing but Chevys. 11 to go. Can Masop save enough fuel? Does he have enough fuel? Fuel strategy racing in our hands here, folks. Masop's to the lead, but the question is though, how much fuel is he wasting? You know that the drivers right behind him that are pushing and shoving may end up saving a lot of fuel. You know that they gotta be saving. The 19 of movement gets stuck to the outside wall. The question is, which driver will end up losing fuel first? 10 to go. Captain Dead Dad joins the fray on the outside. You know these drivers are saving. Look at the gap between the leader and second place. Getting down to the bottom, 3 wide here. As we're looking at it from Nobes cam right here. Oh, the contact being made between TTB and Hendrick. 9 to go this time by. Yeah, fuel would definitely be a problem. Fuel may end up having to be an issue here. The question is, how much has Masop saved? Did he even save it all? I believe he's wasted fuel instead of saving it. But look at Captain Dead Dad. He thinks he's got plenty of fuel to make it to the end as we get up to 8 to go. The ones got a lot of attention to try to make the pass. And look at JRM. JRM's back at it 2, 3, and 4. There we see Freedom. We see McCard. We see Captain Jack. And of course we see the elite back inside the top 5. Oh, contact be made. Oh, we have a car. Car's been around. I believe that was the 93. Yeah, that is the not. Well, we don't know yet. But 7 to go. Oh man, they're beating and banging. If we get a caution, oh, looks like did Masopes pit? Does he have enough fuel? Or will Masopes sacrifice the lead? No, he did not signal. But we do see 3-4 wide. Oh my goodness! This is a battle for second here. Here we see the 7 of Captain Jack. Contact being made. The one of Freedom's going to lose a lot of spots. And look who's going. The battle for second is getting a little bit tense. 6 laps to go. Will these drivers have enough fuel? I think the fuel is definitely going to be a main issue here. If you guys are just now tuning in, JRM has been dominating this race with McCord winning stage 1, Jack winning in stage 2. But right now it is all about Masopes as we do approach the 5 laps to go, this time by no more manuals. Oh, we do have a caution! Caution's out! The 36 of Lucia's was so much for fuel strategy. That is out the window. I don't know what just happened here. But caution is out. I'm trying to see what happened there. The only person I can really see is the 36 of Lucia. Oh my goodness. I think this may be green or white checkered here, guys. What just happened? Oh my goodness. We definitely got to get to Masopes here. The 8 is stuck to the outside. Green flag back in the air. Two laps left. Green, white, checkered. Green, white, checkered. Here comes Masopes down to the bottom. The 1 is trying to push the 7. The 1's going to lose a lot of momentum. Here comes the 8. The 8, side by side they go. What can Masopes here? What can Masopes do? The 7's running with the 11. Oh, the 1 of Freedom spins around. That's going to be... That is a caution. We have another attempt for a green-white checkered. Man, oh man, we have another chance for a green-white checkered here after what went down with Freedom. Yeah, this is definitely not a very good look if you are Freedom Flyer. We hope you guys are just now are enjoying this race. There's our leaders here, guys. Green flag back in the air. Elite Precision currently in the lead, but Soaps went straight down to the bottom. That's gonna move the lead. Maybe try to run up top. And look at the 15 of Hendrick 9 Chase. He's inside the top 3. From 9th to 3rd. Here comes Masopes trying to get to the draft. He's going to try to break the draft of Masopes. Oh, the 15 hits the outside wall. As we were just talking about how good of a run he's been making. Going up to the white flag. Can JRM do it? Can they have a dominating race? White flag this time by. The 8 has the momentum. He's got nobody in sight. The only thing he needs to focus on is just to get to that checkered flag. Whether if it's the yellow, if the yellow, or if we have a caution thrown out, the race will be over. Can Masopes make it in time? No, he will not. Come around the final time at turn 4. Coming to the front stretch. The 8 of Elite Precision. He's going to win here at Auto Club. Elite wins it at Auto Club. And the big one happens right behind them. With Masopes and Captain Jack rounding out your top 3. Oh, sorry. Yeah, and of course, Nobes in 4th. Hendrick in 5th. GU with a top 10 finish. Movement right there. That was very intense. That was very, very crazy. I just think I'm gonna have to have another voice to call another race. Dominate and win at his best from JRM. McCarran winning stage 1, Jack winning stage 2, and of course, what matters the most is Elite Precision winning the race. Alright, I definitely have to get Elite Precision in here. I don't know if I have enough time to do an interview. I believe we do. If Joker can let me know, please, that'd be great. As I get Elite Precision in here. And of course, can't forget about both Masopes and Captain Jack. Man, that was a very, very crazy race. Whew, man. That was a very, very crazy race, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. Alright, as we're just now being joined by Masopes, we're still waiting on Elite. And of course, Captain Jack. Masopes, you got a copy, buddy.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, man. So first of all, I'm gonna head and talk to you first. You had a great run. I mean, before that caution hit, you was leading the race. Did you had enough fuel right before the caution came out?
No, no, I was gonna run out no matter what. I just banked on a caution because I had the lead. Like I'm not gonna give up the lead because I'm 1 lap short on gas at Auto Club. Especially in an Xfinity car in an Xfinity field. I knew a caution was gonna come, and it was probably gonna come in the last 5 laps, and that's what happened.
Definitely for
There was
sure.
no reason to try to save and give up that track position at first because I just knew a caution was coming. Somebody was going to drive over their head because they couldn't make it on fuel either. So everybody knows that too.
Well, not to mention this though is that as far as that last restart goes, I mean the final chance of the green white checkered. I mean, did you have enough time to even get a chance to catch up to lead? I mean, did you even was hoping to have some help right there from the back, or what was going through your mind on that last lap?
No, I mean that's just a H pattern versus a guy on manual and controller. That's all it is. I mean, yeah, he had a really fast car though those last couple corners.
Yeah.
So to say that I would have beat him, if we had an even restart would not be right to say because I don't know that he had a fast car the last 2 corners, but the first lap, I mean that's all it is. It's an H pattern versus a controller. I mean, nothing I can do.
Very well said on that. And of course, we got to get a chance to talk to a man who won stage 2 and got himself a top 3 finish. I'm talking about you there, Jack. Jack, you got a copy there, buddy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so we see you get a chance to run out there. You had a great car. I mean, you pretty much went up there and did really great in both stages. But of course, it was all about what happened down there at the end. Take us through what went down the last couple of laps from your point of view.
I really just wish it stayed green, but I knew once Elite was out by point a half second to a point four or whatever, I knew we weren't gonna catch them, even if we were lined up without having Miss Hope absolutely send Elite. But other than that, if the race stays green, it would have been probably a JRM one through three, one through four.
Yeah, I was gonna say, any thoughts as far as what went down from your teammate Freedom that caused that last caution?
To be honest with you, I did not have a chance to even look at it or see what happened. I'm guessing he got too loose and touched the apron or whatever and spun. But
Yeah.
it happens. It's less like 2 laps or whatever, and it's gonna happen when you gotta be aggressive. So
Very well said. I'll try to get our race winner up in here in Elite. I'm guess he wants to be
he's in
interviewed.
here.
Oh, he is in here. Okay,
Hmm.
Elite, you got a copy, buddy.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
All right. So first of all, I want to say congratulations on the win. How much does those win to mean to you, especially after a crazy race that you had from start to finish? We've seen you up in the front, we see you in the middle of the pack. I mean, just take us through what was going through your mind as far as that final lap is concerned.
Just hoping I can get away. And when that other restart happened, when I restarted on the outside, I thought I was done for because the inside is so it's the preferred lane, but got to run off, and that got me the lead when that last caution happened. Um, yeah, like you said, I was in the front back. I choked at the end of stage two, I think. I hit the white line and spun and cost myself some stage points, so that was embarrassing. But I had a good car. It was just I just didn't want to put nobody three wide and force the issue, so I was just trying to take my time. Like I couldn't. Once I got my full setup in, like it was the car was fast.
Yeah, very well settled out, and of course, not to mention this. So, and of course, my last question before I get you guys' thoughts on what's going to go down next week is that not the fact that you and JRM had a dominant race. How much does it mean for you and your team to get a chance to finally get a chance to prove that dominance that we've been wanting to see over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, it all came together in this race. For the most part, qualified 1 through 4, and we showed speed last week. It's just that some things just didn't go our way. So that's just part of it sometimes, though. But yeah, we got everybody on this team got pace, and I think everybody should continue to expect that.
Very well said. And of course, I'm going to ask you three of you gentlemen to start off with Jack. As far as the race that's going to be coming up next week will be Phoenix. Do you have any thoughts on that? And of course, any final thoughts on tonight's race?
Uh, for Phoenix next week, it's gonna be hit or miss because I'm not the greatest there in Xfinity cars. Whether or not, if it comes down to tire saving, then you'll see me there at the end. But other than that, probably be mid pack that whole race.
Yeah.
But tonight it was just honestly great teamwork by JRM for the whole race. Unfortunately, McCarr got caught up in Freedom's mistake, and he ended up finishing way in the back. But it happens.
Yeah, very well said. And of course, so I'm going to ask you this as always that do you have any final thoughts about this race and any thoughts at all as far as Phoenix next week?
Final thoughts after this is got beat straight up. The final 2 laps. Can't blame anybody but yourself for not having an H pattern shifter and racing on a wheel. So, but in Phoenix, just good luck to the rest of the field. I've won there twice before, and I'm gonna practice for that race. I haven't practiced for a NASCAR Heat 5 race in a really long time, but I'm tired of letting these things get away from me. And if that race goes green and it's not tire saving, which it probably will be anyway, I'll probably win, no doubt.
Very well said. And of course, we can't forget about our race winner, the Elite. Do you have any final thoughts about this race tonight? And of course, any thoughts at all as far as Phoenix?
Um, hopefully I can save tires and have a chance at the end. Because
Yeah,
I know
that's
how
what I'm
that track
saying.
is. Like you can't even race there. You can't. It's
Yeah,
all about tire saving.
that's what I'm saying. If it's on pace, I think I'm the guy that you circle. But as far as tire saving, I think Elite probably got a really good shot. Guys like Nobes will have a really good shot. Somebody like Killer, all these guys on wheel will definitely be competitive next week.
It'll definitely be interesting for sure. And of course, once again, guys, congratulations on the top three finish, and of course the elite Iris winner tonight. Well, that'll do it here as far as our coverage in the Xfinity Series goes. But coming up next, though, our F1 Series of Bahrain Grand Prix will be coming up next. So make sure you guys subscribe because you don't want to miss on that. Myself and Hax will be calling that race. From all of us here in HPL, I am Jake saying so long. And as far as the Xfinity Series, we'll see you guys next week at Phoenix.